Hi, this is Stan from Hardwood Inspirations. Welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be going over part 9 of our Alaska trip from 2024. So I hope you enjoy it and you have a very blessed day. Here's the pumpkin we saw. It was over 1 ton in weight. And here's Sonja standing next to it. And then Cy standing next to it. And here we go to a floral display. It was in a train, had a caboose and everything, had animals and flowers. We saw some beautiful butterflies and even some woodworking projects, but only a few. And here's a breadboard or charcuterie board. Then we headed back to our Palmer campground and relaxed for the evening, and it was a nice evening. I took several photos of the bald eagle up in the tree and different poses and stuff, so please enjoy them and let me know what you think. Here we are at another quilt store, Seems Like Home, and Doodle Quilting Studio. Now, of course, you know who's going in. My wife and Sonja and Keith and me.
Wait, I gotta get a picture of these. Wait, I got it. You can point out from here. Fabric therapy hours.
Oh, let me get it. If you want to see some more about this quilt store, please go to Someday Chronicles and Sewing with Sonja, and she will have a complete video on this store. And here we are at the Fairbanks Cabela's store, and looking at the moose displays on the front, in the very front of the store. The only live moose we've seen were in Seward, and here Sonja's getting an up-close look. And just as a FYI, do not touch the mooses. I almost made one fall over by touching it. So this is where the glacier was in 1951. As we poke our heads out. And of course Keith is going to go down.
Careful.
I just want to get a picture for the insurance company when he falls in the water.
Where are we?
We're at Exit Glacier.
Cool. Kenai Fjord National Park.
Yes.
Do you even know how many national parks you've visited now?
No. No idea.
You might have to add those up one day.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
And there it is. Exit Glacier. In 1917, the foot of the glacier would be right here. As you can tell, it's not there anymore. Let's go for it.
That river is really moving. Look at that beautiful picture. Sonja's right in it. 1926, this is where the glacier was at.
careful. You never know what to a lot of rocks around.
I deserve that. So this is chasing the glacier. This glacier has receded over the last 100 years a long ways. It used to be way down below where there's now trees and brush and everything else. You can see how far up the mountainside that is. That's probably a half a mile from us at least when I took this picture. Wow, and they sure had a lot of fires destroy towns, didn't they?
Yes. When you look at history, most towns have been burned down.
Oh, and even says you were here.
It was what? Seward Bay. Not like the Oregon coast. Look at all those mountains and glaciers and snow. Those, yeah, not like the Oregon coast. No. Here's my doggy, Gibby Lou, Wally. Monument. Looks out over the Seward Bay. Let's see what that says. Come here, Gibbs. So I think our dog has adopted Keith and Sonja because he's going to walk right between them. They camp there?
Campground. With electric at 60.
Here we are heading into the Kenai George National Park Visitor Center that's located in Seward, Alaska. The visitor center had a great video display of how each of the glaciers have receded over time. Here's the exit glacier 1920, and then what it looks like in the year 2007. Look how far it has went back up in the mountain. Here's the next one, Northwestern Glacier from 1940. Snow and ice and everything right there. And then in 2005, that's all water now. It's amazing how much they've receded. Here's the Lake Glacier from 1990 to 2016. Peterson Glacier, 1920 to 2005. And then McCarty Glacier, 1909 to the year 2004. Now it's all water. Wow, just really have receded. And then the Holgate Glacier from 1909 there. And then another example of 2016, and it's all water now and no ice around that rock at all. It just shows how much our glaciers have receded over the last 100 years. It's amazing.
Victim should attend as many quilt shows and quilt shops as possible. She has it.
Pretty good.
Here's another quilt store, Sew and Be Cozy quilt store. And there's some beautiful quilts in here. And if you're interested in a full video on the quilt store, go to Someday Chronicles and Sewing with Sonja on Someday Chronicles, and they will have a full video of this quilt store and a review of it. So I hope you have a good day.
It's blown up?
Yes. That's real blow up.
Oh, okay.
So we saw a total of 2 moose at the Seward Airport, and these were the only live mooses that we saw during our entire trip. We didn't run into any of them on roads or anything else. So, it was kind of interesting that this happened. We just happened to be driving out of Seward and saw it. Here's a great portrait of Keith and Sonja together. And this was our view on our drive back to the camp.